I'm going to take this set screw out right here. You don't need to have anything like this, but it's pretty easy to get it out. It's just this little set screw. And that holds your rotor on so that it doesn't spin when you're trying to change a tire or whatever. This is just, the rotor itself is held on mostly by the lug nuts. Set screw just keeps it from turning. But as you can see, you can't get it out quite because this, I guess it's like a carrier for the brake pads, gets in the way. So got to loosen those up, and this is the thing that takes the E18 bolt, and I'll show you a picture of that. Again, it would be better to have a, does this one fit? Yeah. It'd be better to have a ratchet socket that fit in there, although this thing fits okay. Like I said, there's a lot of torque on that bolt, so I'm gonna, there's no way I could do it. Make sure you go the right way. It's up. Yeah. So there's no way I could do it like that. Make sure this is really on there solid so you don't strip that out. Hook my other wrench on here. And kind of put my knee under it and kind of pull it up. And that's a lot of pressure. And then it's also covered with Loctite, so it doesn't really loosen up a whole lot even when it's loose. So it's kind of a pain in the butt to get it off, because it just doesn't get easy. There's two of them, so there's another one down here. Again, putting my knee under here. Try to keep your hands out of the way in case it suddenly lets loose. Okay, so this is by far the hardest part. I ended up taking these bolts all the way out because I couldn't get. See, still can't get it up. You see, they got it covered with Loctite. It wouldn't be a bad idea to put more Loctite on there before you put them on, but that might be enough. There, okay. So you get your old rotor off. Okay, I think it's really important you don't. This is the new disc, the rotor. You don't want to get any grease, WD, like I did, on the back. Okay, that's going to go on there. Use that set screw. And in. Okay, so that's solid. I would just reverse everything. We're going to put these bolts back in. Let me do that. Get those two bolts tightened up all the way. Alright, and I'm going to use my great big extension again. Let me back up here. And you really want to make sure your wrench has a good grip before you torque it too much. This is where a good torque wrench and having the right socket would make a lot of sense. Again, I saw on the internet, I think is 120 foot-pounds, which is a lot of torque. One thing you want to do before we get to that is put some of your stop squeak stuff on. They sell it in bottles or little packets like this. And I'm pretty sure you don't need to put this on the whole brake pad. Probably just the part where it touches the caliper, but what the hell. Got it? So I'm going to spread it on the whole thing, because it's one thing hate. It's brakes that make a lot of noise, or any noise at all. So, and this one goes on the back. Now, caliper, which we already squished together, all the way ought to fit right over that. I squished it back far enough. There, it did. You take your pins, put them in from the back, one side at a time. Well, obviously. Find your star tool. Okay, so you get those tight. And I'm just going to put a little bit of torque on them, like that. And that, I'm sure, they're factory specs. You should all look up. I don't know what they are. Put our rubber caps back on the back side so they don't get full of crap. Then this spring thing, who knows what the hell it does? I'm sure a lot of people do. But I think there's a special tool you can buy for this. But I have found that just horsing it on with a screwdriver works too. So more or less just have to force it on like that. That one was a lot easier. The other side. You're going to want to go pump the brake pedal just a little bit, and that'll compress this side down to where it's supposed to be. So I'm going to go do that. Okay, so that should be it. You're going to want to use these brakes kind of gradually to get these pads broken in. Don't want to, no hard stops for a while, just take it easy. Again, I would really appreciate it, and I think anyone else would, if I screwed up anything that looks like I did something really dumb or dangerous. If you could leave a comment, that would be good to prevent anyone else from doing the same dumb thing that I did. Then maybe I can remedy it before I kill someone. Thanks for watching.